Good evening, viewers, and welcome to tonight's edition of the Almost Daily Shush. I'm your host, Patrick. This week has been a rough one for me. I've received threats, scolding, and a lot of cussing for being away from the television for just a few extra days. Somebody actually asked why this show can't be the Always Daily Shush instead of the Almost Daily. I don't mind, you know, but I get paid almost monthly, so I know you volunteer for it for free. Well, it's now time for the news. The month of May has startled Belizeans with a series of increases. Gas price gone up, temperature gone up, ta costa $2 instead of $3. And now, cable prices are about to increase. Yup, no matter who your cable provider, and if you have 100 channels or 250 channels, you can expect to pay as much as $20 more per month for cable. And for once, that's not the government fault. So why? Well, the Belize Broadcasting Authority has come under heat from several companies such as HBO and ESPN for copyright infringement. This is because our cable providers basically take nothing and pay for it. Figuratively, the producers of the Pirates of the Caribbean have a problem with the real-life Pirates of the Caribbean who pirate cable signal. This situation, like when you're buying a fake night and you're excited because of only $40, so you can't get bakes when the shoes bottom or the next sign drop off. So the bottom line is that our cable providers have to charge us more, or they don't have any channel for show except 5, 7, and Crim. That already sound depressing. Thank goodness internet prices recently gone down, so at least you could still watch the Almost Daily Shush on Facebook. Hint, hint. Moving on. This week it was announced that the Belize's #2 sugar producer, Santander, has been warned for selling their sugar locally when they are in fact prohibited from doing so. Authorities first became aware when a number of individuals posted to Facebook that the sugar for sale in the grocery stores actually looks white and clean now. Before, the only two options were brown sugar and black sugar. Yup, Facebook made them a catch. So, while the other sugar producer won't have to worry about any competition, we might still have to start straining with Kool-Aid again. Viewers, you may have noticed that we haven't had any political shush for about 9 days now, which is unusual. However, that is simply because nothing really made it happen until this week. In the Albert division, we have two PUP senators literally going throat to throat to be the standard bearer. Yup, Senator Valerie Smith and Senator Paul Thompson are engaged in a war of words, with Thompson landing the first blow. Take a look for yourself.
I have been in the Albert division now for 23 years, working politically. I was born and raised in Alberta as well, but politically I've been here for 23 years and I have never seen Ms. Valerie Smith on the ground working politically. In fact, in this last municipal city council elections, the party was asking her to be the mayoral candidate, which she refused, and I believe she didn't think we were going to win. But she never helped or assisted in any way in the Albert division. So, you know, this is a surprise.
You kind of throw his colleague under the bus there. Well, Smith responded on Facebook, where most of her campaigning is being done, and said, "Trying to bully me or scare me to take another division will not work. You don't get to tell me where to run, when to run, and how high to jump. I'm nobody's puppet." Politics for those men who already are on their nasty attacks has less to do about their interest of people and more about their own self-interest and preservation. Today, someone sent us a video of the two senators campaigning on the ground. Check it out. things they get really testy with there too. And you need to do a paved their street with any fight fun. And on the other side of the political fence, the UDP are bracing for a similar face-off as aspirants for the post of party leader prepare their campaigns. As expected, the frontrunners are still Big Deal and Real Deal. Here at the Almost Daily Shush, we have been told that both men have been trying to clean up their images. Big Deal has reportedly changed his name to Big Bandit and no longer rocks his beard, which he blamed for his loss during the deputy leadership convention. And Real Deal, we are told, is changing his entire political approach. We are told that he is now an active member of the Belize National Teachers Union and is taking legal action against himself for salary deductions after the most recent teachers' protests. We are also told that his new motto is, Faber got your back. Interesting time, folks. Interesting times. Last week, I shared with you a very provocative ad for a local basketball team where they displayed a casket suggesting that they would be killing the hopes and dreams of their opponents. Luckily for them, they win. I never had to do the walk of shame with their own casket. And now, with the NEBL finals on the way, at the same time of the NBA finals, what I have realized is that almost everybody know who the LeBron James, but hardly any Belizeans even know their very own Darwin Poppyfoot Leslie or top musical icons that I would assume everybody would know. But not just take my word for it. Take a look at my experience on the street. When I quizzed a few people to see if they could recognize more Belizean icons than American ones. Is that the first one? Who that? Who is?
The name in my head, what can bring it out? LeBron James?
Yeah, LeBron.
Yeah?
LeBron James. LeBron.
Here we go, we've got LeBron James. Ah, I taught him everything he knows.
I don't know. Legend, I don't know.
My mum. My mum.
Lila Brennan.
You even know that?
I don't know.
Lila Brennan.
Queen of Brock Down.
Oh, okay.
Are you sure who that was?
No.
You know who that?
I'm sorry.
You know that?
Oh, really? Trump.
Donald Trump's missus.
Yeah.
Yeah? Mrs. Trump.
I may say one of the Kardashian, but I don't say. I'm not so sure now, but I kind of know that people kind of, but yeah.
No.
Kim Barrow. Kim Simplest Barrow.
Kim Simplest Barrow. Andy Palacio.
And the Palacio.
Andy Palacio.
Yeah, Andy Palacio.
Who that? No. Who that Andy Palacio?
I feel like they got a monument up for the man, but I don't know if it works, so.
Philip Wilson?
Philip Wilson?
Philip Wilson.
Is that either Nelson Mandela or Barack Obama?
Nelson Mandela.
Yeah, Philip Wilson.
Right, Philip Wilson.
Mistaking Philip Golson for Nelson Mandela will forever be the way people remember that young lady. Well, that's it for the news for tonight. We go for a very short commercial break, but stay tuned because we will be right back with a Bex Marathon where they try and make up for it. And another special edition of Foreign News. Welcome to tonight's edition of Where You Expo Today. The last time our show aired, we were celebrating love, since Patrice went all the way to the royal wedding to create a report for us. For that reason, whenever I had any Bexness to report, well, our viewers never too happy at all. Damn it, Bex. Bad. Hear what they had to say about us. I can't take when Belizeans got no consistency in their productions. I mean, I made to watch my favorite show and I can't believe they never put on the best spot. I bex because they don't have Where You Expo today. And another person posted, you, Patrick Jason Edwards per feet. Although I enjoyed your interview with the Prime Minister and Patrice's broadcast of the royal wedding, I am surely vexed with you. I was really looking forward to Where You Expo segment of the show. She Mr. Beck, she used my full government name, but I know my actual government name. But please forgive us, we meant no wrong. But tonight, I will make up for it, as I have a lot to report on Where You Expo today. So, this first one was sent to our Shush hotline, and I don't sleep since I read this first one. Hey Patrick, I don't know if I late, but I think you should hear this. I never been this vexed in my life. So, I have this friend. She cool and thing. I never expect she to do me this. So we made a hangout, right? And she decided to spend the night at my house. I had no problem because we cool, check. She never had no clothes, and so I lent her a suit of clothes. She said she need one underwear because she can't wear the same panty. In my head, I say, what the f***? But I give her, but that one new panty. I had to say that, right? So, this is how it happens when female has sleepover. When my male friend is spending the night at my house, then they get a sheet. I will bring their own one and pillowcase. Anyways, we eat and we got in my room. I got to sleep early because I had a little headache. The next day, I can't find the girl. She left a text to say, I got home early. I need me care. The same day, I had to go on a Burl Boom, and I just gonna buy the skinny jeans and my white Vans. You know, I gonna look for it and it missing. So, I never did go on a Boom again. The next day, I made a view people there per messenger, and you could never guess where the I stay. The in my Vans and my pants. She's about 50,000 times wider than me, and she put a jump up Brahma to in my clothes. She had the audacity to caption it, always fly. How the you are always fly in a people clothes. I am a Bex. All right. Something sound fishy, yeah, but all I want to say, the clothes we gone missing, they're not even half of the problems in a phone friendship. I think uno two should have simply part ways and avoid each other forever and ever. And yes, you deserve to be Bex. This next Bexness is one that we all know too well. This Facebook user posted, if anyone is familiar with store on street in Belize City, you must know the prison treatment. An employee walk behind you in every row. They watch their surveillance cameras like hack, and the Asian owner trusts no customers nor her employees. For years, she operates that store in that manner. So if you have never went to prison and want a feel, kindly visit Kobe Foundation store for the ultimate prisoner treatment. They make a probably eat a thing in 1 minute too. I got the other day and we think they follow me because I'm a celebrity. And we think they just want to take a picture of me. But now it seems like that because they think I want to thief something, definitely pop my bubble. right, so it seems we have a repeat grievance, vital stats. Listen to his absolutely colorful, heartfelt, and antagonizing instance of Bexness. I absolutely sick and tired of Belize Vital Statistics Unit. They can't get anything correct. First of all, tell me why in a 2018, when people launch satellites to Mars every day and doctors could now do head transplants, Belizeans from PG and Corozal or any other village still have to come way to Belize City just to register their baby. I don't even know people still do that. That don't make any sense. Who have to graduate from primary school to realize that we need a branch in each district at least? Anyways, yesterday I take my 4-hour drive from PG to Belize City to come register my son. Every single thing me messed up. First of all, why they want to put Vital Statistics Unit on a street where only have parking space with 2 remote control cars? Hey, I actually imagine that like 2 leaf car that they have the leaf antenna, they stick up with the leaf flag on it. Not even one bicycle could find parking near Vital Stats. So why you have to park way wrong on that front street or left your car or bike passing bridge? Anyways, when I finally make it upstairs, about 94 people me in this least sweaty room, they wait and only 1 employee me present, the security officer. And you know he more vexed than the people that wait for over 3 hours. 94 sound like the rake, by the way. He literally tell the crowd, only 1 printer to work right now, so you no need to wait. And if you can't wait, you could go and not come back. What the actual I literally spent 6 hours in there to wait, just to get 1 piece of paper. My wife, honest to God, only take 4 hours in labor to burn our son. Yet it take me 6 hours at Vital Stats just to register him. Tell me if that make any sense. No, sir. Anyways, they have this flyer and they always say, please throw garbage in the trash can. Well, that must be the office that the trash can, because that entire department is garbage. Me, Bex. Oh man, I know I read after I read that. Holy You, sir, definitely deserve our Bexified trophy in honor of your Bexness. I don't know how I would have reacted in that situation. I don't advise nobody for ban picnic in this day and age anyway. You know worth it. Not with the way the vital statistics work. And not even try to think about that. You could have passed away and reincarnate and you still can't get your death certificate from them people there. Well, anyway, sir, please come collect your beautiful trophy and give a little brata for your excellent writing skills. And now, somebody send me their Bexness about primary schools. Okay, so here's my 2 cents, Patrick, and I hope I make the show, because my concern legit. Schools are no longer educational institutions, but business institutions. Every event, parents donate and prepare. And to add insult to injury, purchase whatever they are selling or raffling. Then you not see where that money goes. My little bro was paying tiling fee for 8 years and will graduate from high school this year. Now, my niece and my nephew are also paying tile fee. You do the math. All right. Maybe, just maybe, then they tile the whole schoolyard. Make we get any leave benefit of the doubt. You pick now and never have to walk in and what after that. Now, the next thing. Every Friday, Rags Day, and they collect $1. Then, when it's time to paint the school, white people come, bring paint and volunteer. So I'm sure that's not where my money goes. Even to take a dump, students must pay. To drink water, they pay. To clean classroom, they have to donate disinfectant. This is too much. I really hope the next Patrick they watch, the minister. I'm not sure if you're picnic at a school or a resort. That school have more fees than one of the expensive hotel at San Pedro. Maybe you should send your picnic on an all-expense paid vacation instead. I did up on this one. Once money involved, I would have Bex too. And in our very last Bexness for tonight, a Facebook user posted this. I'm sick and tired of this the Belize City Terminal on Saturday evenings. I mean, they send no 6 o'clock bus, only 6:30 bus to Orange Walk. By this time, the bus can't hold the amount of people waiting to go home. Department of Transport needs to do something about this. Stop treating people like dogs and send a bus 6 o'clock. Man, everybody pushing each other to try and get a seat. This is bullshit, man. Women with young babies and pregnant women are being pushed around. This is no way to treat people. We are not animals, we are human beings. And someone from the Department of Transport, please look into this, because this is past now. Thanks. I definitely agree with you, Pellan. Imagine you had to go through the 6:30 a.m. just to go to vital stats, and then have to go through that again at 6:30 p.m. just to get back home. I think that's the formula for the ultimate Bexification. So transport, please take a look into this one too. Well, ladies and gents, that's it for Bexness for tonight. I hope you don't know Bex with me no more. I give you no Bexness, stop a Bexness tonight. You even get brata. And remember, if you have anything with your Bex about, and you want me to mention it on the show, feel free to send your complaint to our Facebook page or to our Shush hotline at 636-36. Kindly stay tuned as we go for our last commercial break. We'll be right back with Patrice and the Weekend Vibes.
Good night, viewers. Welcome to tonight's edition of The Foreign News. I am your host, Patrice. How you me like my Lee Royal report last week? I get all kind of compliments. People stop me on the street for take picture. People send me messages from my pager. And I even see my video get shared on CNN, BBC, and during my Cubs game. Anyway, it's time for me to give you all the foreign news. Recently, we hot-headed neighbor Guatemala moved for their embassy to Jerusalem in an act of defiance to pretty much the entire sensible world. Jerusalem, as we know, is regarded as the holy land for Jews, Christians, and Muslims. As a result, ownership of Jerusalem is a major part of the violent dispute between Israel and Palestine. So, why would Guatemala move for them embassy there for the stir up flame? It's very easy to guess which other hot-headed country they the follow foot. Yup, America. Where they should have moved are for them people where they in a for we chicken bull and they will both where they near for we start soon island. Next up, one of the most touching stories of the year occurred in France, as a man burst Papa Lick up a building to rescue a little boy who made a hang off a balcony. Yup, the hero, Mamoru Gassama, appears to be a real-life Spider-Man. The story gets even better though. Apparently, the man was an immigrant, but after his admirable actions, the French president decided to grant him honorary citizenship. if that me want certain other country, they me want tell her thanks, but still turn wrong and kick her out of the country. Thankfully, that never happened in France. Kudos, Spider-Man. Moving on though. Patrick, this week I had some time to myself and asked myself, Self, you think Belizean really keep up with foreign news? And I answer myself and say, Papa, I really not too sure, you know. Well, after I leave back and forth, I decided to go out to find out myself. Here is that special report. What started off as a fun evening in the park with my granddaughter Marybeth turned into a educational session. I decided to go ask Belizeans some questions about foreign matters to see how much they know. How long do you two know each other?
Oh, years.
From ears to ears, what?
They're my cousin.
How long have you been cousins? You know who are the leader in our career?
I see the one for the American news, but I don't know his name.
That man with that funny name, John Wong or something John.
Kim Jong-un.
You know the guy of a Western Gangnam Style or something like that?
Kim Jong-un.
You know which country the ozone layer cover?
Oh my. No.
All countries are covered by the ozone layer.
That's on Galaxy.
Yeah, very galaxy. You know this galaxy right here.
I don't know. That sounds strange to me.
Then the whole Earth?
All of them, right? Maybe. I don't know.
Then I think you cover a country, I think you cover the entire atmosphere.
Not for long, right? It's going to change soon. Use the what?
Yeah, that's free.
No, I don't have no hair.
Instead of have people in the ozone layer.
I hope I'm in a country with ozone coverage, wherever I am.
As long as it has ozone and Wi-Fi.
Yeah. Ozone and Wi-Fi.
So, you know which country Nelson Mandela is the president, right?
He don't know president of no country. He used to be.
He not on dead?
That no mean the man that never president, you know.
You know that?
Why everybody does that?
The man not dead.
Yes, man, I know.
Yeah.
So when your pa dead, he has to be your pa?
No.
Alright.
Yeah, if I had to say a country, South Africa, but I don't think he was the president of it.
It was South Africa.
That's the whole understand, right? Just because the man dead, the phrase are gone but not forgotten, no gone and forgotten. Which country bigger, Russia or Africa?
Africa. But Russia is not a country. None of them is not a country.
I think Africa.
I don't got no answer for that
I
one.
said the
That's
thing
so
instead.
tricky.
Well,
No, one
Africa is a
country.
continent.
Africa's a continent. Russia's a country.
Africa is certainly not a country. Africa is many countries combined.
So if Africa is a continent, which one are they in the capital?
None.
If I'm a tech geography, history, then I know, but
You still wouldn't know, I remember.
Yeah.
You have the Congo, you got Zimbabwe, and then you got Africa City.
They don't got no Africa.
Capital of Africa? It's not a country. What do you mean? I just said it like 2 seconds ago.
It has no capital, except you're going to name the different capitals, about 25 of them.
It seems like for the most part, Belizeans know anything, man. I'm extremely proud. My granddaughter learned a lot too. I have to do this again sometime soon. Like I say, I definitely plan to go out on the streets more often. Patrick, so viewers, wanna look out for me. And please don't act camera shy when you see me. Anyways, viewers, that's it for our news tonight. Goodbye until next time.
Good night, viewers, and welcome to this week's edition of The Weekend Vibes. I'm your guest host, Jeeves. Tonight, I share with you all the big bashes, club events, and entertainment options lined up for the weekend. So if you think Belize was hot this week, Dangriga even hotter tonight. The soca boss, the monk, Marshall Montana is in town and is currently performing for lucky students at the Ecumenical High School prom. That's not epic. He will also be joined by Belize's musical giants such as Super G and the Sweet Pain Band. If you are in Dangriga or nearby, you might still have some time to make your way over right now. Now tomorrow, Friday, June 1st, the 2018 Spelling Bee champion will be crowned at the brand new Civic Center in Belize City. 12 of our country's brightest young students will be BATTLING it out for the crown. I wish them good LUCK. On Saturday night, there will be graduation bashes all over the city, including grads bashes at Club Elite, Thursday Thursday, and Sit and Sip. So be sure to head out early or you have to compete for standing space and whining space. Next, while the NBA Finals isn't a Belizean event, pretty much everyone will be tuning in. Starting tonight with Game 1 and Sunday for Game 2. Households will be split between Team Cavs and Team Warrior fans. But everyone gets to enjoy watch parties at local pubs where there will be many drink specials such as the Tap Room, Riverside Tavern, and Mimi's Bistro in Belize City. Now, speaking of basketball, taking place this Saturday, closer to home, June 2nd, is week 15 of the 2018 Eastern Division Youth Basketball Cup. The action is from 10 in the morning and continues into the afternoon at the Wilton Kamabach Basketball Court in Ayabra. A few weeks ago on the show, we heard a few people complaining that there's hardly anything fun to do in Belmopan. Well, this Sunday, a car show will be taking place on Queen Elizabeth Boulevard. You can go sign up to show off your ride or just chill out and check out the cleanest rides in the 822. As I mentioned at the start of the show, this week was a very hot one for Belize. And based on the weather forecast, things won't exactly cool down. According to the National Met Service, there may be a shower or few this weekend, but the heat is expected to continue. So, my suggestion is for you to gas up, pack up some snacks and fresh fruits, and head out with the family for a nice cool dip. Your options include the always beautiful Corozal Bay, the refreshing Kukumba Beach, one of the many breathtaking Kaya waterfalls, and of course, any of the southern beaches. You'll definitely want to have sunblock, your sunshades, and a lot of refreshments. Hydration is a must. Well, that's it for today's edition of the Weekend Vibes. Be safe and have an enjoyable weekend, Belize. Thanks for joining me. Patrick, back to you.
That's our show for tonight. We thank you for tuning in. Be sure to take a look at our other episodes and behind-the-scenes footage by visiting us on Facebook and Instagram at Colorblind Multimedia. Be sure to give us a like and please leave your comments. Want us to feature your Shush urbexness? Simply send a text or WhatsApp message to our Shush hotline at 636-36. I always enjoy reading them. Until next time, folks, goodbye.